I'm gonna bring y'all closer. I ain't got nothing to hide. Ooh, maybe I do. Hey guys, and welcome back to Ling Lips. So today is going to be a completely different video from any of the videos that I've done here on my channel, and today is going to be the first Q&A here. So basically a Twitter account reached out to me a couple of weeks ago called Thoughts, or Just a Thought. I will link her Twitter account down below if you go and follow her, do. She tweeted me asking if I could do a Q&A video, and I said I don't really have a big enough following to ask people to ask me questions. So she sent me a whole bunch of questions for a Q&A, so thank you for that, because you saved my ass. So I'm going to choose from her questions. She sent me, I'm saying she, it might not be a she, I'm just assuming, because the little icon in the window's like, anyway. She sent me 19 questions. Obviously I'm not going to answer them all today, but I am going to pick a few and answer them for you. So let's go. The first question she asked was, why don't we see your puppy anymore? So basically me and my ex-boyfriend, you'll see him in a few of my other videos, me and him broke up and we didn't know what to do with the dog. He asked to take the dog for a few weeks and ended up in a situation where he couldn't look after the dog, and instead of asking for help decided to struggle, and we found out that he wasn't being fed, he wasn't being walked, and he wasn't being groomed properly. He just wasn't being looked after. So I collected the dog from the police that took Optimus off him, and I decided that I would give him away to the SSPCA. I will link their website below. They rehome dogs that have been abused, or dogs that are no longer in the right position to be family dogs, and at the time he was very fragile from being treated the way he was and just wasn't himself, and with me moving to Aberdeen I unfortunately wasn't able to take care of him. I couldn't take him with me, so instead of hanging around and fobbing him off to anyone, I sent him to an organisation that will look after him and make sure that he has a brilliant family home. And I actually keep in contact with the people that adopted Optimus, and they did keep his name, and they have kids and they're on a farm, so he is in a much better home. However, we do have a new puppy on the way, so I will be doing a vlog on that this Saturday, so it'll be up on Sunday. Second question was, why did you move from Montrose? So I kind of answered that in the last question, kind of. I essentially broke up with my ex-boyfriend and I moved down there to be with him, and when that ended I didn't really want to be around him or his family, so I moved up to Aberdeen because a little while after we broke up I found somebody else and moved to Aberdeen to be with him. So yeah. Number 3 is, what is your favourite band? So I am heavily into country music. I love it. As much as I love pop music and a little bit of rock now because of my boyfriend Spuggy, I am more or less a country music kind of girl. So my favourite band is actually the Rascal Flatts, and my favourite song from them would probably be Moving On, so I'll link that below as well because it's a great song. If you get a chance to listen to it, do. 4 is favourite TV show. I'm quite sad, my favourite TV show is actually Dance Moms, and it's essentially about these kids who dance in competitions and at nationals, and it's all about their bitchy mothers. And if there's something I love more than chocolate, it would be bitchy Dance Moms. So loving it, and anytime it's on the TV, girl, I'll be watching it. Number 6 is, what is your job? So okay, at the moment I'm actually a live-in nanny kind of thing at the moment. I'm registered with the SSSC and I have my SVQ levels in care, in health and social care, and my main job role, the role that I was in before I moved and the role I'll be going into at some point again in the future, is actually care. So I work with vulnerable adults, adults with learning difficulties, and I essentially just care for them and make sure that they are being treated as an equal and getting the best quality of life that they can. Is this number 6? Number 5, number 6. Okay, the next one. How did you meet your boyfriend? My current boyfriend I met online. We met up for a date and we've never looked back. Oh, that sounds so romantic. No, not really. Okay. I should come up with something like, we saw each other across the room. He gazed at me, I went for him, and we all lived happily ever after. But we didn't. We met online, we read each other's profiles, we decided whether we liked each other, and boom, we got matched, and they did a pretty good job. La 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 la. It's sunny outside, but it's not warm. The next question I'm going to answer is, do you have any regrets? My answer to this is no. I don't want to look back at my life and regret anything that I've done. What I'd rather do is look back on my life and look at all the things I've learned from the things that people would class as regrets and say, well, okay, that was a life lesson. I certainly learned something there. Let's not do that again. That was stupid. Or, you know what, that actually made sure that this happened, and all that kind of jazz. So I'd rather look back at my life and say that I learned life lessons than pretend that I regret something when really I made the decision in the first place. So I'm hardly going to back out now, and I'm never wrong, so it's not a regret. It's a life lesson. Will you do more vlogs? I would like to do more vlogs. The only problem is aside from the odd occasion, my life's pretty boring. I get up, I go to work, I come home, I eat food, I bathe, and then I go to bed. So unless I'm doing something particularly fascinating, I don't know. I don't know. If my life gets interesting, I will. Trust me on that. I will. Until that day, you're, I don't know, just gonna have to look forward to the odd random bit and bob that's probably just as boring as anything else. What is your favourite colour that your hair has been? I think that one would probably have to be red. So that's the colour that it is now. However, I did used to have a brighter shade of red, and I'll insert a picture of that here. I don't know, I've kind of gone through a lot of different colours, and the only one that I seem to go back to time and time again is the colour red. So yeah, I think it would probably have to be the colour red. An interesting fact about you that is surprising. I have overactive sweat glands. No, that's just gross. Something about me that's surprising. Okay, well this is the only thing I can think of because again, I'm not that interesting either. I actually only have 4 adult teeth. I have my 2 top ones and my 2 bottom ones. The rest are still milk/baby teeth. And it doesn't look like I'm getting adult ones anytime soon, so you know, I best start taking extra care of those pearly whites. Actually, they're more like pearly yellows, to be honest. I don't have perfectly white teeth. I don't know how people do that. I'm trying. Not succeeding. Okay, serious question just hit me in the face. What is the worst moment of your life? Do I want to talk about this? The worst moment of my life would probably have to have been the month of January as a whole. My dad was in hospital seriously ill with kidney failure, and myself and Spuggy actually had a miscarriage in January. I would have been 12 weeks pregnant, and we lost the baby at 8 weeks. It's just that my body hadn't realised that the pregnancy wasn't going to continue. So I was physically pregnant until 12 weeks, but the baby actually died at 8 weeks. My body just kind of hadn't caught up with that one. So yeah, that's probably the worst moment in my life, was probably the beginning of this year, and having my dad in hospital at the same time that I was in hospital and all this. It was a strain on myself, on our relationship, on the family in general, because we were all so worried about each other. So that was probably the worst moment of my life, was probably just the whole of January of 2016. Ooh, personal moment over. Can you do makeup tutorials? Okay, I'm going to split this into 2 parts. Can I do makeup? No. Can I do tutorials? I can try. I'd love to do more makeup tutorials for my YouTube channel. The only problem is I'm not very good at makeup. It never looks that great. My techniques aren't professional in any way, shape or form. But if that is something you would like to see, then please thumbs up this video, or leave a comment down below, and I'll see what I can do for you guys with spring coming up. and summer, you never know, I might come up with something that's a bit more entertaining for you guys to watch. Can you do a shopping vlog? I don't know, do you want to see me wander around Tesco and buy food, or do you want me to go and look at clothes? Because all you're going to see is the majority of New Look Kids section because I'm that short. I could do. I think once I'm a bit more confident with the whole camera, me, face, speaking situation in public, I probably will do a lot more stuff like that. I would like to make better content for this channel, obviously, but we'll see, hopefully. And lastly, she asked, could I do a video about my tattoos? Absolutely. I am waiting to get another one done this month, or, well no, we're in March, it's April, so as of tomorrow this month. I am waiting to get another one this month, so once I've gotten that one done, I will do a tattoo type thing. Not that any of them are that interesting, but I love them all. I don't regret any of them. So yeah, that's not a problem. I'll do that for you. I'm on it. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me answering a few more bits about myself, and I hope it let you guys get to know me a little bit more. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out the other videos that are on my channel. It would mean the world. Share this on your social media, and if you have a channel that you want me to check out, then let me know, because I'm always excited to discover new YouTubers that I enjoy watching just as much as I enjoy making them. So yeah, that's it for me, guys, but see you later. Bye.
And when I finally got sober, felt 10 years older, but fuck it, it was something to do. I'm living out in LA. I drive a sports car just to prove I'm a real big baller, cause I'm